Hello YouTube, Reverend Tommy Two-Tone here, and this is my good friend, Crimson Steel, Rick. And what we're going to do today is review some hot sauces and one salsa. We've never done this before, but we've watched a lot of the Chili Head channels, and we think to ourselves, well, those guys are good. Ted Barris, awesome. He's crazy, as a matter of fact. But I'm that crazy as well if I had those kind of peppers, and I do have some chocolate habaneros growing and some fatales.
Yes, he does.
But Rick and I were in Athens, Ohio a year ago actually, and we were at a local grown farmers market and ran across this gentleman who made his own hot sauces, and they're called Bungtown. And so Rick bought the fatale, and I bought the ghost pepper sauce, which is of course made from the Nagajolikia. And let me tell you what happened there. We both ate probably about a tablespoon of it before the guy could tell us how hot it was. Neither one of us were experienced with ultra hot peppers besides the habanero. Not these the ghost pepper. We knew nothing about it, and at the time it was listed as the hottest pepper in the world. And Rick immediately ran for cover. And he went to an Amish booth that had bread because they had big samples out, and he was stuffing his mouth full of bread. Funny thing was, it was curry bread. So he was on fire that day. But we're going to work our way up. First, we're going to check this Market Side Garden Fresh salsa. It comes from Walmart, believe it or not, and I like it because it does have a kick and it has a great flavor and it's fresh. The ingredients are tomatoes, jalapeno pepper, onion, cilantro vinegar, green pepper, habanero pepper, salt, sugar, citric acid, cumin, garlic, and lime juice. So let's get us a spoonful of this and give it a shot first, and just tell me what smell of it. It's got a fresh smell. You can smell the cilantro.
Oh yeah, that smells really good.
Yeah, it does. Get you a spoon.
Here we go.
Yeah. Good stuff. Let's see what we got here.
Here we go. Oh, that tastes good.
Immediately a front mouth heat, though. Probably from the jalapenos.
I would say so.
But
it has a great
as you chew, it starts building. Yeah, it's great. This is my favorite salsa, by the way. I never knew Walmart could put something out, and you have to buy it. It is in the fresh produce section. It stays refrigerated.
It gives you a nice heat as you're swallowing it down your throat.
And it's a good even heat.
It is.
And you know, you can tell it's a fresh, natural heat. There's no additives in it.
I like it.
I like it a lot, too.
It's very good.
It is, it is. Now, we come to probably the least of the... Well, Pillataries is probably the least of the heat, don't you think?
I would think so, but it's still habanero, so...
This is a red habanero sauce by Pillataries, which is a local company. Very well known for their meats and sandwiches.
Awesome.
And their spices. So we're going to try their hot sauce. Like I said, it's red habanero. Let's tell you what's in it. This is from Birmingham, Alabama, by the way. Ingredients, red habaneros. I always like to see the pepper as the first ingredient in the sauce. Because that's what it's about.
Yes, indeed.
So, red habanero pepper, vinegar, water, sugar, salt, xanthan gum, that's a thickening agent.
Right.
Garlic, olive oil, alum, turmeric, potassium sulfate, and potassium benzoate to preserve freshness. So it's got some chemicals in it as well, but not heat chemicals. So it'll be a natural heat.
Shaking well. All right.
It's probably going to have a pretty good burn. Let's get you some on that spoon. Oh, it's good and thick. You can see some of the pieces of habanero in it. But I wish we had that little plug off of it. Is that enough?
Keep going.
Make it even?
Make it even.
Get it up there.
That sounds good right there,
right,
man. It looks good.
Let me do me that way.
Yes, sir. We really need an upper view of how...
you know, I don't have any milk in the house, by the way.
That's good.
And we still got a long way to go.
That's okay.
I'm already still sweating on the top of the head, but my mouth's not burning anymore. The burn from the sauce is gone.
How do we show them that the spoon is full?
Well, you kind of don't, because if you tilt it, it'll spill. They can see the red sauce.
Take our word for it. These spoons are full.
They saw us fill them up. I taste the habanero. Now the heat's coming.
It's really hot.
It is hot. But you know what was cool about it first?
I got nothing because it was really hot.
No, not at first. It's building for me.
It's getting hotter as it goes along.
That is a great flavor.
It stings.
It's got a strong habanero flavor. I love the habanero pepper. It's one of my favorite flavors.
Now, I think we can both agree that you and I both like the natural flavor of the natural peppers.
They're right. I do not like additives. Although I have one pepper here that does have some capsaicin additive. Although it's probably not as hot as we just took a bite of, so I wouldn't worry about it.
No, but I'm starting to sweat already.
Now, back in the throat.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It's still, you got to admit, it's not like eating peppers, though. It's not that hot.
No.
Santava. Now, I have to say about Santava is the first habanero sauce I ever tasted in my life, and still to this day, my very favorite. There is nothing better than Santava to me. I'm going to pull this plug off if you don't mind,
That's
Rick.
fine. Take it off.
Let's see. Well,
do you need something from your drawer?
Nope, it's off. We're going to shake it up.
I got the hiccups.
Now, let me tell you a little bit about Santava. You got the hiccups already?
I was habanero sauce, man. It's still hot.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, peppers are a joke by God. He created everything.
It's not like I'm eating a jalapeno. That was a
He
habanero.
made the flavor so well, but he makes you pay for that flavor. The top of my head is sweating pretty good now. Let me tell you about the Santava. I love this stuff. It says, experience the indescribable. Fresh, natural ingredients, no preservatives. Eat well, eat Santava. Now, it is bottled, the factory, it is bottled in Belize, where the peppers are from. Now, let me tell you what peppers. Ingredients. Habanero peppers. Carrots. Onions. Lime juice, vinegar, garlic, and salt. Shake well before using. It's not, to me, it says double X hot sauce. I think what they went for is they kind of toned the heat down with the, now it's hot, don't get me wrong, but they toned the heat down with the carrots and the lime juice. But it's got the best flavor of any hot sauce I personally have ever tasted. By golly, they can see that one's full. Look how thick that is.
That's good and thick.
I love Santava.
And I'm just going to let folks at home know, I have a very janked up finger, and I cannot bend it. As funny as it may look, hope you enjoy our pain.
After that last one, there's almost no burn there. I can feel it in the top of my head.
I love the taste of that. It has a great first bite to it.
It does.
But you can tell that right there is a good pepper that you can grill with, and that would be great with all kinds of stuff.
But still, after all those hot sauces, the burn that I got going right now is just an even burn.
Mine is too.
I tell you what I got to do is wipe my head, folks, because I don't have any hair to catch my sweat. Let's see, we're 7 minutes in. Since I'm a partner, I get a little more time, but we need to kind of move it along.
All right, let's go.
You want to try the dunks, or you want to go straight to the Bone Town?
Let's go to the Bone Town. Let's go to the Fatale, and then
let's eat the natural stuff. This is Bone Town Fatale sauce. Listen to this, extremely hot.
Favorite.
Bone Town Fatale Saloon Burner is hotter than our habanero Hell Hot sauce. It says. This guy uses fresh peppers. Let me tell you the ingredients here: Fatale peppers, vinegar, salt, sugar. That's it.
That's it. 4 ingredients. Awesome stuff.
We're going to have to go to Ohio or get my daughter who lives there to send us some more sauce because, dadgum, we're both running out now.
And they had some great salsa also.
That's some thick crap.
Yes, it is.
Smell it. Ooh, I love that smell. I can smell the heat in that.
I love it too.
We hadn't tasted anything this hot yet.
I'm trying not to spill it. I'm trying to let them see at home that it is yellowish.
Oh, it's yellow.
And it is good. Orangish yellow. But that's the way the pepper looks.
Yep.
Here we go. Fatale.
Fatale. To be honest with you, I haven't felt any burn yet.
I'm feeling some.
But I was already burning. Oh, now here it comes. Here it comes. It's slow to build. Just like a Fatale, one of the ultra hots do. I had that sweet taste because they do have a little sugar in there.
That's got it's a bold kick, but it starts off tasting real fruity and real sweet. But it is a very bold and intense flavor.
And let me just say this, people.
But it's so good and smoky kind of flavor. Oh, it's good.
It is building. Take it from me. I'm a pastor. I would not lie to you.
My mouth is already numb. My tongue is already numb. And
I'll tell you what, I feel The sweat is burning the top of my head. It feels like the dadgum capsaicion's coming right out the top of my head.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my tongue is now, you know, those other sauces burned my throat. This one is really just like stinging my tongue. I feel like I have a beehive on my tongue right now.
I want more, though.
It's very good. Well, let me tell you, we've only got one more sauce to try, and it is the ghost sauce. And I can't imagine it being this hot. It don't even say extremely hot on it. Let me tell you what it says. This ghost pepper, and it doesn't say that. It says, ghost sauce is so hot that it could burn a saloon down. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe it is, but here's what's in it. And you can see the bottle's been in the refrigerator for a year, but it's still good.
I'm about to cry, man.
Let me tell you what's in the ghost sauce. Ghost peppers, vinegar, salt, sugar. That's it. It's as thick as the fatale, but it's the red ghost pepper. Nagajolokia.
If I start crying blood,
we're not done yet.
Let me know. I know we're not done, but that about killed me. Again, folks, I love the fatale pepper.
Spoon, please.
Oh, help me. Oh, man, I'm sweating. My whole face is sweating. My head is sweating.
Yeah, I don't see how this could hurt me any worse than I'm already hurting. Except for, I do know this. Every time I do ghost peppers, and 10 minutes later, it's gut bomb peppers for me. I can already feel my gut churning.
I'm crying, man.
I might should have put some toilet paper in the freezer, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. This is a spoonful. Now, I'll be honest, I have done this before, but not with all these hot sauces before it. So, I know the burn. It's a tongue burn. Oh, Lord, but I smell it. Man, you can...
Oh,
that ghost pepper. Here we go, one more time.
Hey, just like Ohio.
I was wrong. There is a sting there that the fatale don't have. It may be not as it may be hotter, but it's a sting the fatale don't have.
You know what? I have some mad respect for the guys and gals out there that eat those chili peppers.
I've been trying to think of a way,
because that right there,
to do this with my youth group at church, for me to do something like this as a challenge. Because, you know, I'll take a challenge.
But out of all that we've tried so far, these two have been the absolute hottest.
Without a doubt. And the flavor's awesome, by the way. If you like the flavor of a naga, and you like the flavor of a fatale, a very hot fatale, or if you like the flavor of a habanero, which I happen to like all of them. Now, I've heard some people say habanero, but if you look at the spelling, it doesn't have the little wavy thing, so it's an N. It's habanero and jalapeno. So I have been saying it right. Somebody told me I was saying it wrong, and I actually asked a girl from Brazil, and she told me, habanero, jalapeno. Anyway, I'm burning. We're 13 minutes in already. I have had nothing to drink. As you see, there's no cut in the film. Rick's crying.
I'm crying over here. Oh, no, there goes one.
I'll be honest with you, though. I have had hot peppers all my life.
Just show you.
My mom tells a story. Listen to this, Rick. My mom
spoons are clean.
Tells a story that when I was 4 years old, I picked up a cayenne pepper, fresh one. And before she could stop me, I took a big bite out of it. And she says that I stood there and cried, wah, like that, while I ate the pepper. She said I finished the pepper. Well, ever since, it's been downhill. So, yes, I love the burn. I love the endorphin rush. Now, let me tell you this. I have to be careful, though, about some peppers, because I am a heart patient and I have a defibrillator. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. You can see the hump in my chest. There's the scar, and there's the defibrillator. So, well, one thing, if peppers stop my heart, at least I have something to start it back. But so I am kind of careful. But those are hot sauces.
Yep.
There's nothing. This is our first time to do a review on YouTube, but Rick and I have been eating hot things for a very long time. And we're about to sign out. I'd like to say to you that we're going to go
at least
recover.
At the 15-minute mark. We are 14:45 in.
All right, YouTube. Reverend Tommy Two Tone, Crimson Steel, and we
Steel.
say we're out.
Have a good
Peace.
one. Thank you.